All right, guys, so we're going to cut right to it. So just around about a week ago, a little bit more, I did a video on the Z15 Pro. Actually, this guy right here, which is not mining right now. And there's nothing wrong with it. Works fine. I did a video talking about solo mining Horizen. And we talked about the fact that, you know, excited to try this out, spec mine it, you know, stack a little bit of the bag, you know, typical bear market talk, right? Well, it's been 7 days, and let me show you exactly how well we've done. So here is my dashboard over on 2Miners. We were solo mining Horizen over here, which is an Equihash algorithm, and I was excited to stack a bag and put it away for during the current market. Well, we let it run for 1 whole week, and it earned us a big fat 0. We didn't hit 1 block. We're at 137% personal luck. And the personal luck really fluctuated. I hadn't seen that before in other solo mining ventures that I've done, where it would go up to like 56%. And then all of a sudden the next day I look, it was like 41%. And I was like, what in the world? Apparently this is normal. I just haven't experienced this as much. But this is really a struggle because I lost quite a bit of money. All right, so we're over on Mine the ASIC. We've looked up the Z15 Pro and I put it at my electric rate, and we could have done pretty well. We could have made about $4.85 per day, but instead, during our total time of solo mining this, we lost $3.18 each day. So put us right around $22 to $23 total for this time period. But there's a lot of undiscovered or unearned income or profit during that time period. And my whole goal was just to build a bag and stack it for as long as we have this unit. So as I talked about in my last video, and I'll put a link to that directly down below if you're interested in checking it out, we do a little bit more in-depth review of the Bitmain Antminer Z15 Equihash miner. But as I talked about there, I don't actually own this unit. The team over at Mineshop sent it over to me for review to check out and to do some content on. And I only have this for a limited amount of time. So my whole plan was to spec mine Horizen and see how it would do and build that bag. If you guys want more details, I'll put a link directly down below to this unit. But now the question is, where do we go from here? Well, one of community members, Geek of All Trades, actually commented on my last Z15 Pro video when I talked about Horizen about looking at mining Pirate Chain with this. And I'm like, hell yeah. So this is absolutely going to be a speculative play, but at the same time, there's actually some profitability behind this. So if you guys are interested in looking at Pirate Chain, which absolutely sounds like a meme coin, you can go over and take a look at it at pirate.black. Never even knew that was a domain, but you can go over and check it out. It is a full-blown community coin, and there's actually some profitability behind this. So if we go over and look at Pirate Chain on CoinGecko, it runs for 18 cents right now. And if we look at a total time period for this coin running, you can see the all-time high for this was $16.75, which is pretty badass. So my thought pattern is, how about I spec mine this, build a bag, pool mining it, and if someday it pops, fantastic. So let's take a closer look at profitability. So I've gone over to what to mine. I put in the stats for the Z15 Pro, 840, for the power, 2650, and the electric rate, I'll be running this at my ASIC shed, 5 cents. And if we take a look at what things look like per day, it's going to earn about $7.95 a day, $3.18 in electric. It is running on the Equihash algorithm. And finally, it's going to profit $4.77 a day in Pirate Chain, which is fantastic. And it's going to earn us about 42 Pirate Chain a day, which I run this for quite some time, is going to earn me a decent sized bag. So first thing we need to do is we need to set up a wallet. And I always recommend, especially getting into some of these core wallets and such, that for me, I've set up a Hyper-V host. I took a server, doesn't have to be a server, you can run this on like Windows 11 or 10 Pro, set up a Hyper-V host and set up a VM for each of these wallets. And then you just install it, get the receiving address and shut it down and kind of set it and forget it. For me, taking a look here at the different Pirate Chain wallets, they have several. It's so funny that they completely follow this whole pirate theme. So here, this is the Treasure Chest. Wow, can't even say that. Treasure Chest, which is a full node wallet actually. And it has support for Windows, Mac, Linux, and Linux ARM. And then they also have a few other ones too. You can see here there's an Android and an iOS app called the Skull Island. It's so funny. There's a Pirate Wallet Lite as well that's available. That's a core wallet. And then they even have a paper wallet that you could go with that avenue here. So I'm going to go ahead and install their treasure chest. Got that right the first time, which is a full node wallet over on a VM. Grab my receiving address and I'll be back here soon. All right, so we got our wallet. Now we need a pool. Well, taking a look at pools here, there isn't a ton out there. There's not even a ton of miners out there mining this right now. So shh, don't mine it. But 153 miners, that's it. So now is a perfect time to earn that yield. And I really want you guys to think about the fact of this opportunity can really be looked at through other projects that are just so small that you have lots of yield and opportunity. It's something that I wish I followed more of during this current bear market or the last 16 months or so. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up on CoolMine. It's got a plain Jane dashboard for this, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead, get my unit powered up in the other room here, and let's get this configured for Pirate Chain. All right, guys. Well, we're up and mining the R coin. No, seriously, like the actual abbreviation is ARRR, which I think is awesome. So we're up and mining right now. Came up really quick, actually, on CoolMine. That's the name of the pool. And as you guys can see, we are set up and good to go. Pool is already showing 839, about 840 kilosouls, which is great. And we're just gonna let this thing run. But this is loud. I can't run this right here. It's loud and it's gonna get warm. So let's go ahead and put this in my home shed here until we get it over to the ASIC shed. Alright guys, that is going to wrap things up for today's video. Maybe we'll do well, and I'll have a future video on how well I've done spec mining Pirate Chain in the future. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to be notified when I drop my next video, go ahead and click that bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
You know quantum computers. You know blockchain. But do you know both together? Dynex was the first platform to create a neuromorphic supercomputing blockchain-based algorithm which solves real-world problems. And the best part? Anyone can post a job, whether a company from the Global 2000, a machine learning job, or fintech and pharmaceutical. And if you don't want to program it yourself, get an expert directly at the marketplace. Run the job and be impressed by the fast result.